going on, you cheeky monkeys? I'm back with a video. I haven't done a video for a little bit just because we've had no car progress, but today I've got something to do. Got a CarTek isolator solid state switching isolator we're going to fit to the car. Apparently got my quarter window out at the moment because they are removable. This is the isolator itself. So you have your earth terminal goes to here. This mounts to somewhere solid on the body. It's got this is where it conducts here, and then it's all run by CAN bus, so you don't have to run some stupid big wires like battery wires or anything like that. You just run these wires in CAN. So I'm going to fit this to the window, and yeah, I'll show you the rest of it. Now, I know you guys have seen me put these in before, but just to show you guys, got the sticker now to verify what the button does. Lucky for me, I don't have to wire these up because you should already know by now. So yeah, I'll just show you how it goes in. Hopefully my measurements are correct and I didn't put the switch in the wrong spot. These are a little bit hard at the moment, just because they're so new. I think we're all in now. I've got the macadam on the back. Just like that. We're all in. Now we'll swap to doing one of the front things. Alright, so I've planned where I wanted to go. Just a little dot. It's going to go roughly about here. And I'll stick the sticker down on here. We'll just put this down so we don't make a mess, because the car is in a pretty tidy state at the moment. I don't really want to do it, so we'll get to drilling and we'll mount this switch here, and then we can move on to the solid state relay. For this last step, put this solid state like relay for the isolator in, I will have to remove the dash. Lucky for me, it's only like 2 bolts, so remove this now. We'll get into it. I'm not blessed like everyone else to have a really nice garage that has heaps of space, so I do make do with what I got. That's okay. Makes the experience way more fun. Just joking. It's actually worse. Windscreen at the moment, just to make this stuff easier. Alright, now that the window's out, the dash is out, we can look at what we got. So this is all our electronics. We've got a PDM, we've got our link storm, and then we've got a wideband sensor. So with this isolator, that it has a flat spot here, I would rather mount it rather close to the battery so it doesn't have a big wire, because that does go to the alternator. So we've got to work out where exactly we're going to mount it. And it does have to be flat too, so I'm thinking maybe here. Might get away with the plugs. I have thought about under here, but I just need to find somewhere flat. So just bear with me, I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, I've done some measurements and I think I'm right. I'm gonna have this about here. It's gonna be pretty close, but as you can see, very close to the plugs, but I think you can actually put that plug in each one because you can daisy chain them together. And if I got this here, there is an air vent roughly around this area, and I can see the status light on here if I'm having any issues. So I'll be able to look through the dash and actually see that. So I think that's where it's going to go. And I'll get prepped and we'll get putting it on. All right. So what I've gone and done is I've drawn a template. I've traced out the isolator. And I've marked out the 2 holes, you can see. Now this makes it easier so you don't damage the isolator when you're trying to mount it. So I know that these holes are identical, so all I need to do is make sure this is on a flat ground on here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Tek screw these 2 holes here to get my mounting holes in the right spot. We will later on, I'm going to drill them out and I'll put riv nuts in there. But just to mount it for now, or even just to align the holes, we do use Tek screws. So take them through. When in doubt, take it out. You know what I mean? And then I'll pull this off. I'll trace around it, and I will clean the bottom of the surface so the isolator can get conducted underneath it. Because I'm pretty sure it needs to be on something like bare metal. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys now. Alright, so I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. This is just my method, everyone has their own, but what I've done is I've got my paper template, and these screw holes are, I've already marked them out on the paper. I just screwed them through. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trace around this piece of paper. I know that it's in the right spot, so I've already mounted it. I'll rub it back in that area, and then we can go ahead and test fit that, the isolator, make sure it fits. And then what I'll do after that is I'll drill the holes and I'll put some riv nuts in there, and then it'll be mounted properly. Okay, we're all prepped, got the surface nice and clean. And if you can see on camera, where is it? Right there. Oop, there we go, look at that, holes lined straight up. So now I've just got to drill them right out. We can put riv nuts in there and mount the isolator. The last step, so now we're just going to fit this to our nicely clean surface, and if all goes well, it should just bolt straight up. Actually, I haven't even tried, so one. So look at that. Two nice little Allen keys, but I think I've made a mistake, so I'll just double check. Yes, it's just what I thought it might have happened. So we're gonna have to try to adjust this. Alright, so what's happening, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but get the torch. The riv nuts are actually holding it off the panel. So I think I'm going to have to persuade the metal a little bit just on that top bit. So yeah, let's get the hammer out. Alright, so we've fixed the issue now. A little bit of persuasion with our good friend hammer. With a socket, and we just hammered down the riv nuts enough so the whole base of it sits flush. So now I'll show you guys how it's looking now after I've hit it. A bit hard to tell on camera, but take my word for it, it is sitting dead flush now. So that should give good contact, or it's got a good contact patch on the metal, on the raw stuff, for the isolator to conduct. It's two nice little Allen keys, just like I've done for everything else. And we're done. All right guys, that's it. All done, all isolated as we would say. Anyway, dad jokes. But yes, car is done now, officially ready to be wired up. We've got our kill switches in, all our link goodies in, keypad, ECU, PDMs, everything's ready to go. Once it's ready, it'll go into Whitey's wiring. We'll get a full rewire of the car, and then it'll be off to SMWTuning with Nathan, work his little wizardry magic, and get the car on song ready for testing. All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Which bitch I'm finna fuck today? She said I broke LOL to the bank. And you know that I'm smoking on stank. That boy just a peanut, he not about right. We don't care, but I'll wait for the pain. This on my name and we leaving for stank. Get the nigga when you missing the game. Ain't talking no Simon, go out with a bang. Penny pitching, they need help send their ass to it.